Hello everyone. Today we are going to be unboxing Moving Beyond the Pages age 8 to 10 full year package. This is everything you need for a successful 4th grade year. In your box you're going to find your packing slip. This is going to list every single item that should be in your box. Make sure you take it out, check off all the items to make sure you have everything. It also has information like your order number, and if you're a charter school parent or something like that, you're going to need that to import your order into your account so you can have your online access. Now this box is full of curriculum books, literature books, science kits, and math manipulatives kits. So let's get into it and see everything that you're going to get. At the age 8 to 10 level, your student is going to be studying from a language arts unit and a corresponding social studies or science unit. The social studies and science is going to alternate about every 3 weeks. So you're going to have 12 language arts units and 12 science or social studies units. The first unit is going to be Little House in the Big Woods, Dirt and Plants, The Sign of the Beaver, Native Americans, Native American Animal Stories, Ecosystems and Ecology, Ben and Me, Magnetism and Electricity, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Power of People, the BFG, Forces of Nature, Stories from Africa and Asia, a social studies unit called Africa and Asia, Poles, Rocks and Minerals, Stories from Europe, Abel's Island, Animal Adaptations, Pedro's Journal, Early Explorers, Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, Work, Tools, and Simple Machines. The math curriculum books are broken up into Semester 1 and Semester 2. So you're going to receive a Semester 1 parent manual, a Semester 1 student activity book, a Semester 2 parent manual, and a Semester 2 student activity book. As you can see, this is quite a lot of material. You may be wondering where the parent manuals are for science, social studies, and language arts. Those are built into each curriculum book. As you can see at the beginning of each lesson, you're going to have a parent overview, answer keys, and all of the information that you need to guide your student through their lessons. One thing I always like about Moving Beyond the Page is the way they bind their books. I like the spiral, I like that it lays flat on the table and you're not, especially younger students who, may get frustrated with books that are trying to close on them. Everything kind of lays flat, it's nice and easy to look at. And if you need to or want to, it's easy to tear pages out if you need to cut or make some kind of project out of them. They also have a nice shiny cover, and on the back you can see all of the concepts and units laid out for you. So you can see here are the social studies and science units you're going to be studying, along with all of the corresponding language arts units. They're labeled side by side, so if you're ever curious about what's coming up, you can just look at the back of the book and you can easily organize what you're going to do next. Now all of these units are anchored in literature. We are a literature-based curriculum, and that's where these packages kind of shine, in my opinion. Pedro's Journal by Pam Conrad, Little House in the Big Woods by Laura Ingalls Wilder, The Sign of the Beaver by Elizabeth George Spear, Ben and Me by Robert Lawson, The BFG by Roald Dahl, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, Holes, The Mystery of Meerkat Hill by Alexander McCall Smith, Sadako and the Thousand Paper Cranes, Abel's Island, Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim, Explorers Who Got Lost, Native American Animal Stories, The Snow Queen, A Fairy Tale in 7 Stories by Hans Christian Andersen, The 7 Continents, Africa, Asia, Electricity and Magnetism by Cody Crane, Presidential Elections and Other Cool Facts, The Very First Americans, The Gripping Truth About Forces in Motion, The Cherokee, The Past and Present of a Proud Nation, How Do Animals Adapt, The Sea King's Daughter, a Russian Legend, Circumference and the Great Knight of Engleland, Circumference and the Fraction Fair, Seeing Symmetry, How much is a million? Fractions, decimals, and percents. The Island of Skog. Exploration and Conquest. A Kid's Guide to Japan. Fiona's Luck. Turn of the Century. The Kitchen Knight, A Tale of King Arthur. Beatrice's Goat. Everything Rocks and Minerals. And Dirt. Now, moving beyond the page is a literature-based curriculum, but we're big believers in hands-on instruction. So a lot of this box is actually going to be hands-on projects and materials. You get a lot of hands-on materials for math. One thing that we include is called the interactive notebook. Throughout the year, your student is going to do activities that are going to be something they want to look back on. So you'll simply follow the instructions in here. There are tabs available for your student to organize their work so they can look back if they have questions. Along with the literature that goes with the math and the curriculum books and the interactive notebook, you get a big box of manipulatives. The math materials kit comes with all kinds of stuff. You've got dominoes, rubber bands, these are fraction manipulatives, die, a ruler, there are flashcards in here, multiplication flashcards, so many items in here for your student to use while they're studying their math materials. Math is definitely not the only place where we believe in hands-on manipulatives. You're gonna find a kite kit for a ram air sled, a history timeline, electricity kit that has so many fun projects to do circuits. This is the Dig a Dinosaur Skeleton Kit. This is the Concept 1 Interdependence Science Kit. This one's sort of heavy. It has soil, clay, grass seed, cups and things. You're gonna be using this science kit to study dirt and plants and ecosystems and ecology. In Concept 2, you're going to study force and power for your science unit. This science kit as well comes with all kinds of things. This comes with balloons and string, matchbox type cars to study the laws of motion. This has magnets, says magnetic shields. This kit's gonna get used alongside the electricity kit, and sometimes people get those two mixed up, but they're separate kits with separate items, and then this has stuff to make circuits and little motors, so really cool stuff. The Similarities and Differences kit is going to be what you use to study rocks and minerals. Each bag is individually labeled for the lesson that they're going to be used with. There's also this cool Mystery Minerals kit where you can test each mineral to find out its secret identity. Finally, this is the Exploration and Survival Science Kit. It's going to be used with animal adaptations and work tools and simple machines. Inside this, you're gonna find a dynamometer, which is also called a Newton scale. This looks like it's got bird seed, some clay. Again, everything is individually labeled for the lesson in which it's going to be used for. There are so many, like this has a bunch of, looks like washers and things. There's even some paint. As you can see, there aren't many items in our materials kits that you couldn't find on your own. However, it would be a laborious process to try to gather all of this up. We are trying to make this as simple as possible for parents to open and go. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, definitely shoot us an email at info@movingbeyondthepage.com. You can also join our social medias to keep up to date with any new information. And go ahead and like and subscribe so you always know what's new at Moving Beyond the Page.